That was, wow, so annoying. Hi, you want to know what I just had to go through to sign on live? Because for some reason, YouTube, when you sign on, used to have a feature on the side because it enables you to have your orientation vertical or horizontal, right? And the settings were there to lock your screen so that way you wanted it vertical or horizontal. Pretty much on all my devices, every time that I would try to go and sign on and put the camera this way, it kept saying the screen is locked, rotate it back. And it would not have the screen horizontal because I don't want it vertical. I literally have tried to go live about 10 times. And it kept reverting the screen back to vertical. And it kept saying the screen needs to be reverted back. You need to rotate your phone. Wow. That was a hassle and a half. All right, well, hi. Hello. Because I wanted to use my other phone. That's got 100% battery. Yeah, because every time it kept saying I'm live, what it kept doing is it kept locking the screen and then everything was blank and it kept saying rotate your phone. And I'm like, what is going on here? Like it kept saying to me, I couldn't stream vertically, even though I kept pressing the button because YouTube used to have a settings feature that used to say vertical or horizontal. It used to be in the advanced settings. It used to be very easy to go live. You would either have your phone upright or sideways, and it would go, the phone would automatically change depending. So this was very frustrating. It took me, like this phone here only has like 50%. This one has 100%, and it would not let me stream sideways. So I don't know. It would not let me stream sideways on either. Look, on this phone, or this phone. That was so, I don't know, because they used to have, it's very weird. They used to have, like when you have your advanced settings and it would say lock your screen to horizontal, but they took out that feature like in the last month. So every time I go live, my phone, every time I set the phone sideways, it keeps saying screen is locked to go vertical. And I'm like, but I keep pressing the button to go horizontal. It's like a glitch in YouTube. They need to fix that because it's either that or I'm going to have to start streaming vertical. And I don't know how I'm going to stream vertical. Yeah, I have 4. So that really bothered me. All right, well, I don't have a lot of battery power in this phone, my loves. I only have 50%. So, I guess. Okay, this is good. I only have about 50%. So there's not a lot of battery power here. So finally, the mini gets it right. My iPhone mini gets it right. So what I want to do, I did film a picker card, but it's loading. So we're going to be doing the same options. We're doing a 1-card pull for 1111. 1 question is 25, 2 is 35, 3 is 44, 44. 4 or 5 is 55, 55. We get the drill.
Hi, girls. Mommy got so frustrated. It was so confusing. So confusing.
I mean, I really wanted to use my other phone because I have a big power battery on that phone. And this one doesn't have a whole lot, so maybe I can go on for like an hour before I die out. You know, I think I like this setting better. Okay, we'll leave it like this. It's a little bit more intimate. Okay. All right, so who's here with us tonight? I've had 2 days off, so I'm well rested. I just had my dinner. I was so sleepy there for a moment. Okay. Yeah, I got to figure out how to fix this situation because this is going to be not good if I'm going to have this problem like this. I don't like that they changed the format and it's like a glitch because it should be like, you know, like even on my new iPhone that I have, I try to watch a video sideways because I don't watch them upright. I like to watch them sideways so it's a wider screen. Doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to shut up now because I feel like I'm complaining, but it literally took me like 20-30 minutes just to figure this out. So let's get going. Hi guys, sorry about that. I've been using the reading that I did has a lot of fairy fairy creatures. It's a fairy creature theme reading, okay? Okay, so Sophia is, I think she's first. Let me just double check. Okay. Yeah, Sophia is first. All right. I want to put my phone on silent so I don't bother anyone. That's on silent. You are first, so don't panic. Okay, so I hope everyone is having a great night. I'm sorry for all that confusion and that nonsense. Okay, but I gotta figure it out. Maybe one of these days when I'm looking real cute, you can see me, okay? All right, so Sophie's gonna be first. I wanna pull a card from the Fairy Forest Oracle. This oracle was also used in the pick a card. Okay. So let me pull an oracle from this because I'm fairies. This is the theme. Okay, of the cards that I'm using. So let's get started. All right, Spirit, give me the truth from the highest sources from God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. No lower vibrational energies can ever be allowed here in our sacred space. Please protect every single person that is getting a reading and also myself. Please protect our energies this evening, okay? Guys, I can't be on super long because I explained it that the only phone for some reason that it would work on was my older iPhones. The new one, it doesn't work, so I have to kind of figure this out or I'm going to be in panic mode. Okay. So, welcome. I'm going to pull an overall message from the Fairy Forest for everyone. And I'm going to leave this message out. Oh my God, this is, I have to move this aesthetically. This is like kind of bothering me. You might be seeing my hair. Okay. Let's put this over there. All right, so here we go. What is the overall message, Spirit, from the fairies? Give me the truth. For the collective, the Green Man, card number 34. initiative, fertilizations, and actions. Hi, Canadian girl. Okay, so that's a beautiful card right there. All right, let me... Initiative, fertilization, and action. Okay, so maybe it's saying that some of us here need to be taking initiative in certain aspect in your life. Maybe you will be taking action. When I think of green, I'm always thinking of abundance, grounded energy, a lot of earth sign energy. So right now we could be called upon, guys, to really take the lead. Maybe we're called upon to start something new for ourselves, start a new mindset, start a business, start grounding yourself, take action towards what you want, so that way you can achieve your goals. And it's kind of interesting that we have this beautiful green man card here, because the theme from the pick a card that I did earlier today, actually, a lot of the decks that I used are very much decks that are green. Like this one, the box on this one, the Intuit Oracle is green, the Fairy Forest box is green, the Forest Creatures box is green. So I think this definitely has a profound message. Okay, so the list tonight will be, it is very pretty. I want to read from this book what this card means. So we have Sophie, and then we also have Lily. Okay, and this is a collective message, and then we're going to go right into Sophie's messages, her reading. Okay, so this is card number 34. A 3 or 4 might resonate for you. You might be seeing a lot of 3s. You might be seeing a lot of 4s. The number 7, yeah, Sophia. The number 7 might also be a number that you're seeing quite often as well. You might be 34 or 43. Okay. Okay, so let me read from the book before we get started. And this is the Green Man, card number 34. Okay, and it says, again, initiative, fertilization, and action. Not so long ago, all was quiet, dark, and cold. But something has changed, and it will manifest into your world in significant ways through you and all around you. Oh, this is a beautiful message for the collective. This is a time of renewal, a time of new beginnings. Oh, I love this. And connections for you. Your energy will be extending itself easily. Okay, and you will fall in love with the new world you are creating. This is a time for you to actively pursue what it is you wish to create, in your life, and to acknowledge the presence of the powerful new energies all around you. Each day will bring these changes, and it is as if life force itself is surging through you, and every cell radiates this bright, strong, fierce new energy. To be effective, this energy must be directed, not tamed, but given places to flow into. And thus you must choose and shape the energies you are experiencing. Nature and its energies shall pour through you when this card comes forth. And it is necessary for you to quickly begin to shape these forces into meaningful ways. This is also a time for you to no longer see sharp distinctions between what is outside of yourself and what is within. You will feel linked. You will feel connected, a part of a great natural magical whole. And this empowers you into brave, open-hearted action. Go forward and thrive, dear one. Okay, that is a really great message. I love the tone of this lighting. However, I actually really like the lighting that we're in right now, but I might have to brighten it up because it might bother my eyes at some point because I am like an old lady now. All right, so we're going to get started. Remember, guys, when it is your turn, that is when you will type in your question. Please be considerate of the person that's getting the reading, but also be very mindful that sometimes when we're getting readings done, you never know. The energy that is pouring through someone else's reading could also resonate with you as well. Remember, we're not here, sometimes we all are here because you see the notification, you want to go on, but sometimes you might stumble upon this room and I might say something that feels so deep to you, okay? Why am I smelling cigarette smoke? Hold on. Oh. Yeah, because I'm not a smoker. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay, I'm sorry, Sophia, for all the distraction. All right. So without further ado, we're going to get started with Sophia's first question. Okay, girl, let's get going. Green man is going to stay out, and he's going to inspire us. I will be reading reversals today, just to let you know. And of course, come on, guys, let's get some really good conversation going. Okay, these readings are going to be for Sophia, please. Give me the truth, the answers that I'm seeking for my beautiful Sophia. Okay, so she's asking, another reader told me that there's another woman in Dee's life and he's not interested in her. Can Spirit tell me about this woman? If there is one. He did disappear for a week, so I need some answers. Okay. So we need to even confirm whether or not there is a woman in his life. I think we can answer that, but I think the question you should be asking is, what has he really been doing for the last week? But we're going to ask, is there another woman in Dee's life? Okay, Spirit. Is there another woman in Dee's life? Please give me the truth, please. Is there another woman in Dee's life? Truth. Is there another woman in Dee's life? Please give me the truth, Spirit. We have the Ace of Wands. The World reversed. The Knight of Swords. I have to put the light on because you're not going to be able to see these cards. Like what they are. Even though I like the lighting. The Seven of Cups. I want to pull one more. And the Queen of Wands reversed. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Knight of Cups. Page of Cups. Okay. Dee, okay, if you want to know if someone's in Dee's life, and I'm sure you want to know, is this in a romantic sense? Because I think that's pretty much the main question. Like, who is this bitch? And sorry, who is this girl? And is it in a romantic sense? The bottom of the deck, I have the Four of Swords to the Knight of Cups to the Page of Cups. When I see the Four of Swords talks about silence. It talks about a break. It talks about taking a moment to just be in the stillness. Sometimes when we look at the Four of Swords, we see a picture of a person that looks like they're sleeping. But in this card here, it looks like this person is meditating. But the overall message of the Four of Swords is someone that is taking a break. So I don't think that this person here is someone that someone that he is really interested in. Because the Four of Swords next to the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups is a card of more of like, I'm taking a break from romance. I'm removing myself from this energy. I don't really want to get involved in that way. I think, honestly, he's taking a break in general from a lot of people. And it's not just you. I do think that Dawson goes into in and out periods where he might be fully present, but then in other periods, it's like he removes himself from the world. And a lot of times he needs these periods of time where he is in the silence because it gives him time to really think about things. And I think between you and him, there's a lot of things that are on his mind. But romantically, I don't see him having someone here that he would want to pursue. Because the Queen of Wands reversed is someone that is not the most nicest person. This would be someone that is temperamental, very demanding, very egotistical, someone that is just all about themselves versus all about, wanting to give and wanting to have something that is reciprocated. I don't see that. Now, do I see that he might on occasion have conversations with other people? Yes, because we do have the Knight of Swords here with the Seven of Cups. But I don't see him as necessarily doing anything in a romantic sense. Because with this Four of Swords, to me, it's like stalled energy. It's an energy of, I'm not moving this forward. I'm taking a break from dating. I'm taking a break from all of this. Okay? And I've said this in the past. Whenever I think of this man, I always get that feeling that in his eyes, like women are headaches. We're headaches to him, right? Because it's like a language that he doesn't quite understand. Just like sometimes us women, we don't understand the language that men are speaking to us, even though it could be like the same language that we know. We just don't seem to get like eye to eye and kind of like understand that. So I don't necessarily see him doing anything in that romantic sense. Okay, we have the Temperance in reverse. Right now, he's very imbalanced. Two of Cups. So again, Two of Cups with the Temperance reversed is, right now, he's in it kind of like, his emotions are all over the place. And I think that has to do more with you. The Ace of Pentacles is up right here with the Two of Wands. That's making a decision. But again, he can't seem to make a decision on what to do with you because we have the Moon here. He has a lot of fear, okay? His intuition is kind of trying to tell him that he seriously needs to look into himself, okay? He needs to look into himself, and he also needs to heal his inner child as well. There's a lot of healing that this man needs to really do, okay? And a lot of this tends to stem back from a long time ago, okay? Truthfully, I think he's in his head a lot, and a lot of times he misconstrues things. So I don't think that this was anything romantic. He actually has a lot of anxiety, the Nine of Cups to the Nine of Swords. And I'll tell you the truth, I think he denies himself a lot of, when I say this, you may not understand it, but he denies himself, I think, a lot of pleasure. It doesn't mean we're talking about sex, but pleasure meaning he sometimes removes himself from situations that could make him happy because he's too much in his head. He doesn't really know how to handle things emotionally. So he shuts down and he becomes very cold. So if there's something that could be very happy to him or he's in a good environment, sometimes he doesn't know how to absorb that. You're not a criminal, Christian. He doesn't know how to absorb that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he was with anyone else in that romantic sense. Okay? Again, I did see this Queen of Swords. I will tell you, Sophia, that sometimes, I think I said this last time, that some of the things that you say to him cut him like a knife. So again, I do think you may need to watch your words a little bit and how you communicate with him. And I know that's very hard for you because you're very cut and dry. You know, you're right, left, sky's blue kind of person. But sometimes people can't accept that kind of bluntness. I think with him, you have to be a little bit more discerning, and you might have to say things a little bit differently than you would say things. Okay. But I don't see that in your reading, if that's what you really want to know, because with the Four of Swords there, I see that as him, you know. He has a lot of anxiety, Seven of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles, over his stability. He might not tell you that, because the Seven of Swords is someone that is sneaky, and he is really trying to be cunning to get himself to a place where he feels very secure about himself, but also about his finances. And I do think he has a lot of anxieties that he is really even more so than he is relaying to you. Okay, what is your next question, babe? Hi, guys. What's the next question? And then we're going to go on to Lily. See, now that I put the light on, you can really see that beautiful green man. What would you do if you wake up in the middle of the night and you see this guy like right there? And you're like, oh my God, this green man is by my bedside. Huh? I'm sorry your head hurts today, Lily. Enjoy our current freedoms and love affairs? What does that mean? For those of you that don't know, Down and Dirty Tarot is Heather's hubby. That's Heather's hubby right there. Okay. All right. So what is next in your career since now I'm not working? How long do I have to wait? Lord help me. Okay. All right, Spirit. What is next in Sophia's career? Oh, okay. I have to flip it around. Okay, Spirit, what is next in Sophia's career, Spirit? All right, so we have the Knight of Wands reversed. King of Cups. The Moon. Judgment. Oh, what was that? Oh my God, I hope they're not going to be doing that while we're live. The Eight of Swords. Okay. Oh, look what's at the bottom of the deck, girl. Hello. The Empress. Okay, and right after that is the Hangman reverse. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Cups. Okay. So, what is going on here? You know me, I always go into like side tangents here. So what is going on in your career? I think what happened, oh no. I think what happened here in your, I think what happened here in your last endeavor really left a very sour taste in your mouth. And you might be a little bitter. Not bitter like where you're not going to move forward, but a little bitter in a sense. Okay. I think that you do have a lot of amazing ideas, but you're not quite sure. There's still a little bit, you're still a little bit in your head as to how to really move forward. Very, it's like you're calculating what you should do. Should you go for like this? Should you go for that? So I think that there's a lot of stuff that is going on for you mentally with the Eight of Swords here and the Moon. This is a lot of fears. This is you being in your head. This is you having a very sour taste in your mouth. The King of Cups upright. You know, you're keeping your cool emotionally, but you are very burned by what has happened. Now, what is going to come out next for you in your career is, I think here, there might be a slight stall, okay? And the reason why there might be a slight stall for you is only because you're not quite sure in which direction you really want to go in, okay? A lot of this has to do with you not really knowing what the trajectory of where you want to be. Do you want to be in business for yourself? Or do you want to be in business with someone else and work for them? So I think a lot of the reasons why we have a slightly stalled energy here and we don't have forward momentum is simply because you're in a decision-making phase right now where you're not quite sure where to go. Positive, though, right underneath that we have the Nine of Cups. So we have the Empress, we have the Hangman reverse, and then we also have the Nine of Cups, to the Queen of Swords in reverse, to the King of Wands in reverse. Now, the reason why I like this, even though reversals for the court cards are not really the greatest, look what this card is saying, calculating. Okay? And then the King of Wands reverse is ruthless. Nine of Cups. You, I feel, and then we have the Ace of Swords here, to the Eight of Wands, to the Emperor. Beautiful. Your next job that you're going to go for, I said I think it will be a man that will be hiring you. You are not going to be a woman. I have to be blunt because I know you like bluntness, right? So I'm going to give you some real bluntness right now. I know you enjoy the bluntness. Oh, you bringing troubles? I don't even know what you're writing, dude. You're not going to be a complacent person. You're not going to sit there like an asshole and be someone that people step on. with the ruthless and the calculating energy, you're going to get what you want with the Nine of Cups. So in your next career, you are going to be cunning. You're going to be kind of a little bit of an asshole. And you're going to be like that on purpose because you don't want what happened to you in this experience to happen to you again. So I do think you will have something with the King, with the Emperor and the Empress showing up, because the Empress is beautiful. That's a card about growth. It's about personal growth. It's about abundance, a lot of wealth. But it's also paired with the Emperor. So the next job that you will get is going to be something where you're going to be very well in sync with the person that you are working with. I think the two of you are going to see eye to eye, and you're going to actually get along with them very well. But you're not going to let people mess with you by any means. You are going to be a little bit more cold and calculated, and you're going to have your back, meaning you're going to be looking over your shoulder constantly just to make sure that no one does anything or says anything to you. Okay? But I do see you actually being able to forge ahead. All right? Now, you cannot let your situation that you have right now at home with Creaky affect you. Okay? Because that also could be something that might hold you back. Spirit is saying right now with the 10 of Pentacles reversed and also Strength reversed, try not to allow yourself to get into that energy where you start thinking very negative and you start getting angry, right, over the situation of what you have, especially now what you have at home. Because I do think ultimately you want to be in peace at home. But don't allow that to get in the way with what you want to do here at work. Allow yourself to just disengage from that and move forward, is what Spirit is saying, okay? You might have some instability there in your home with that dude over there, okay? You might get emotional. Ultimately, there will be some balance. Peace will be restored. But again, I think in order for the two of you, in order for you to have the reciprocation, not only with your work, but in your home life, I think you're going to have to start thinking about, oh my God, I hope this person that start thinking about your priorities, which I know you always put yourself and your priorities first, but you're going to have to start putting that other stuff on hold, because right now is a very critical time for you. Okay? A very, very critical time between you, your work, and your home life. And Spirit is saying, just let that go, okay? Do what you can do to try to make yourself feel better, to make yourself feel like you are doing what you need to do for yourself. We have the 7 of Swords reversed, Death reversed, and the Tower with the 9 of Pentacles and the Hierophant, okay? You're going to be very shrewd. And I think a lot of people are going to start seeing a side of you that they normally don't see. A side of you that is, again, very cunning, very cutthroat, very much of, I got to take care of me. I can't worry about, I'm sorry about that noise. I can't worry about your bullshit kind of energy, okay? I don't know what's going on over there. Okay. So you want to know, whoa, I'm sorry about all this noise. I don't know what the hell that person is doing. Jesus. Okay. So when will this roller coaster come to an end, Spirit? And then we're going to go right to Lily. Yeah, it's a jackhammer. It's pretty freaking loud, to be honest. And it's 9 o'clock at night on a Friday night. I don't even know if people can really be doing that crap at this time at night. All right. No, like that's pretty freaking loud. It's not like someone's pulling out a vacuum. That's like doing like a house installation at like 9 o'clock at night on a Friday. Okay, so when is the roller coaster going to end? Between Sophia and Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords reversed. The roller coaster, truthfully, will end is when you allow it to end. Because I have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands to the Queen of Swords, that's you. Then I also have the Nine of Cups reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, and the Eight of Wands reversed. You're in control. The roller coaster will truthfully end when you put an end to it. When you say enough is enough, I'm not dealing with this shit like this anymore. It's either got to be my way or the highway, and that's it. Bye. That's when this roller coaster is going to end. When you really are like, no. Because the thing is that he needs to self-love. This man needs to love himself. He has a lot of repressed feelings that will still continue into the future. And he needs healing. He's still not over that Ten of Swords, that heartbreak, that betrayal that he feels. He's still feeling there's a lot of instability there still. Okay? And sometimes he does things or says things that are extremely impulsive. Okay. All right. So that is you. Now we're going to go on to Lily. You're welcome. Wait, did she just, what? I want to get a pulse on my boss. WTV. Oh, God. Remember we were talking about the boss and it says WTV to me sounds like a station. Like a damn TV station. I want to get a pulse on my boss, WTV, and what he thinks of you. Well, of me. I'm being paranoid, per usual. I don't care much what my contract company thinks of me, but I care about what he thinks. Okay. So you want to know. Yes, I'm sorry for the drilling. I was not expecting people to take a damn drill like that to the wall at 9 o'clock at night. On a Friday night. Okay, so you want to get a pulse on your boss, WTV, and what he thinks of you. So WTV, what do you think of Lily? Okay. Give me the truth, Spirit. Hi, Pearl. What does WTV think of Lily? I'm sorry for that loud damn noise. What does WTV think of Lily? Okay, Spirit. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. What does WTV... I swear I sound like a radio station. Like, what does WTV think of Lily's, Spirit? Give me the truth. We have the 10 of Pentacles, but the 5 of Pentacles, it kind of was in reverse. I'll flip it, see where it lands. 5 of Pentacles. Hold on a minute. What the hell is this? Oh, maybe they're putting her stove back together. Yeah, we're losing people in here because that noise is loud. All right, what does WTB think of Lily? I can't complain because this is, I don't know what that is. All right, what does WTV think of Lily? Yeah, people are getting off because they don't, it's too loud. What does WTV think of Lily, Spirit? Okay, the Queen of Wands reversed, but the King of Pentacles upright. Three of Wands reversed. You know what? I don't think, like I think I said before, I don't think this man thinks anything that negative of you. Okay? And I think I honestly did say this before, Lily. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is kind of a little off there, but then we also have the Queen of Wands reversed, the King of Pentacles upright, and the Three of Wands reversed. What does he think of you? I'll tell you the truth. I think sometimes this man does think that you can be a little bit bitchy with the Queen of Wands reversed. I have to put that out there, okay? With the Queen of Wands reversed, this man does feel sometimes that you are a little bit of a bitch. All right? You might say things very sharp. You might be a little bossy. You are a little temperamental. And you can be a little bit strong-willed. And sometimes you can be a little arrogant. All right? This is from that Queen of Wands reversed. The rest of the cards are saying to me that this man thinks that you are underpaid for what you do. You actually should be making more money and that you don't, okay, this is, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. He might think, it's not that you don't value yourself, but you're more intelligent than what you may assume, is how I'm trying to say this. Okay? That you, how can I say this? Okay. He definitely feels like you're underpaid for what you do. But in some ways, you could be doing more than what you're doing. I'm not basically saying this about work like you're not doing enough at work. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that you may undervalue yourself. Okay? And he might feel that you could actually do more with yourself than what you're actually doing, if that makes sense. But he also at the same time feels that you could be someone that can be a little argumentative, all right? And that sometimes you are doing a little too much or trying to put your hands in the pot with a little bit too many things. And so you kind of lose your focus because there's a lot of different things that you're trying to do. But he does think that you are someone that is extremely talented and that you could probably make more than what you're making. But your thoughts and your ideas can be very scattered, and that is because you have your hands in too much of the jars, too many of the cookie jars. You got a lot of things going on, and you have a hard time staying focused to one at a time. But he also feels that you might undervalue yourself in a way because he thinks that you are actually more knowledgeable than maybe what you actually realize. The Empress. When I split the deck, this is also very positive. So he does feel that you could have the capability of being someone that is very, very successful, but you need to be a little bit more focused. And he does think that maybe your work and your life is a little bit imbalanced. Like you might have an imbalance in some way, okay, in your life. Like maybe your life isn't 100% balanced or put together. Like he might see that in some way. Okay, this is, remember how he sees you and what he thinks about you. Which is very interesting. So he does see you in a positive way. Okay. But he would think that your tone needs to be a little bit more defined, refined. Because again, sometimes the way you communicate also, sometimes he might feel that you play the victim, you pull the victim card, like people are out to get you. But you need to be more focused on one. You need to have a little bit more focus because again, your thoughts are very scattered. Okay? This is what he really thinks of you. Not really too bad. I get that a lot too, where a lot of people say for me as well, like I could be doing a lot more, but I tend to not, like, my focus tends to be on everything because I have the wonderful issue, which I think you might have this issue too, Lily, where you try to be an overachiever and you try to do several things at once, but thus what winds up happening is it becomes overwhelming, and then you may not wind up, finishing what you're starting because there's so many different things that you may want to accomplish or you may want to put on your plate, and then it becomes too much. So then you might get overwhelmed and then walk away from certain things that you could have done if you would have, basically stuck by like only having like a few things to do. If that makes sense. Okay. All right. All right. But he thinks that you're not a bad person, Lily. You just kind of you're like a fireball that comes into a room. If I can just say that like that, I guess. You're like one of those fireballs that come in a room. I know, but this is his perception. He might feel that sometimes you are like, you put out the victim card. Like, someone's trying to get me. This person doesn't like me. Kind of thing. sorry, I had to put this person on a timeout because we don't know what they're saying. And sometimes people could come in here and be saying negative things or putting negative energy out there. So if I don't understand what you're saying because it's not in English, I have to time you out. Okay. All right, so I think we also have Pearl, right? All right. So all in all, Lily, this person does not think that negatively of you. They think that you can be bitchy and you can play the victim, but you really do have a lot of talent. You are very smart, but your projects and your thoughts tend to be very scattered because you might put on a lot more work. You might take on a lot more work, and therefore it's hard for you to stay focused, and so on and so forth. But it's not overall negative. Oh, okay. All right, so let's do this message from Scott. Okay. Alrighty, let's do this. Okay, so Pearl has not spoken to Scott since she sent him a message saying that she misses him, and he didn't reply. Okay. Pearl has not spoken to Scott. Channel letter from Scott's birth. What do you want to say to Pearl? The Knight of Cups. The Page of Coins reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Pentacles upright. Whoa. The Hermit reverse, the Hierophant reverse. This came out on the floor. The King of Swords reversed. The Three of Swords reversed. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Cups. And Ten of Pentacles reversed with the Two of Wands upright. The World. All right, what does Scott want to say to Pearl? I'm very confused. I have a lot on my mind. And a lot of stuff that I've been thinking about, I don't quite know how to relay these messages to you. I am very much in my own head. I can't stop thinking about what to do here or what to say. I want to come talk to you because I do have things that I need to talk to you about. But it's hard for me because I know that a lot of things that have happened between us, it has made it actually hard for you to say something, to be the way that you have been with me. And for that, I'm very grateful. Right now, I'm being a little selfish. I'm thinking about myself more than anything. I'm not sure if I could really have a long-lasting or something really seriously solid with anyone. Even if you see me with someone, I emotionally am checked out. I just have too much instability right now, Pearl, because I am recovering from a lot of different things that have happened. So a lot of the time, while I'm in the silence, while I'm stuck to myself or in myself, or deep within my own thoughts, I think about everything that happened in my life, everything that happened between us. And it leaves me with a feeling of being in the crossroads, in a sense where I'm saying to myself, what do I say? What do I do? How do I really feel? What is the right way to move here? Can I ever see truly eye to eye with Pearl? Can we ever really look at each other the same way again? Because I want to be able to come towards you. But right now, I feel if I do, I wouldn't be able to give you what you want. I wouldn't be able to talk to you in the way that you want me to talk to you. I wouldn't be able to offer you what you'd want me to offer you, because right now I'm feeling very unbalanced in my life. And until I feel that this is over, until I'm able to get out of this energy, unfortunately, I'm going to be someone that could be a little bit hard to deal with. I'm being very stubborn. In a lot of ways, I am a little bit narcissistic. Because I've put my own needs first a lot of times with a lot of different things. And sometimes I fail to realize how the other person might feel in this particular situation. But right now, that cycle really needs to come to a close. I really need to think about how I can approach this in the right way. But I am emotionally imbalanced right now. I'm not someone, I could be actually a little rude. I could be a little hurtful. I might say things that come off as being a little insincere. So right now is not the best time for me. I'm just overwhelmed in my life right now. I almost had a breakdown, but I just barely missed it. And I know that you're giving me, you want to reciprocate to me. I know you do, because you want to heal. You want to heal this. You want to heal, but I'm emotionally disengaged at this moment. And I think for right now, that is one of the best things that I can do, because I am not in an energy right now. I'm someone that is a little bit negative, and I don't want to put that energy onto you. And until I can finally heal and get out of this energy, I might stay in this negative energy. Because I don't want to fight. I want us to be able to be at peace with one another, be happy. But I know sometimes in the past we've had words with each other. And I know that we have made a lot of strides, but I still am in a lot of confusion. I'm in a lot of fear. And ultimately, I would want that to be over and done with before I can truly want to engage. Because I don't think, and actually, if you really want to know, I'm very overwhelmed. But I don't want to engage, not unless I engage in the right way. So I keep on going back and forth on how to approach things with you, because I want to be able to do things the right way. I want to be able to release the past, release the pain that we've had, make peace with it, come clean, and just be at a place where I don't have to worry about possibly having something turn and flop between us. So I'm sorry that it's taken me a very long time. I recognize that you do offer, and that you have offered your kindness to me, but my head is spinning, and there's a lot of different things that are spinning, and And as it's spinning, I'm thinking about too much. And you know, when I get out of control, that sometimes what comes out is not the greatest. So I'm avoiding the conversation a little bit on purpose, because I want to make sure that when I do communicate with you, that I communicate with you in a good way, because I want to be able to do what's right here. But right now I'm just very challenged with just the circumstances of this, the circumstances of other things in my life and other people. I'm very childish. I need to heal and release pain. I also still have issues thinking about past people and how my other relationships did not work out, and it's bringing me sadness because I feel like a lot of people judge me for things that have happened in my past. And I just want to be able to be at peace with myself. I don't know, Pearl. This energy was like a lot of reversals. He's going through something, like some sort of inner turmoil. Hi, Miss Mitty. You know what, Pearl? I wouldn't stay away from him just temporarily, because a lot of the cards came out like were very like, he might be angry about something. I'm not saying he's angry at you, but there's something about his energy right now that seems very unsettled. So I'm just giving you like a little bit of an FYI. Okay. Yeah, because a lot of the cards I was seeing was just very negative, like angry, nasty kind of cards. And I don't quite like that. Okay. So let's do Mabel's reading, and then we're going to go on to Sophia. And I think I have to go because my phone is going to die. Hold on, let me just wash my hands, guys, because I got marker on my hand. All right, so So let's do Mabel's reading. Okay, so you want to know how Derek is feeling about you right now. And hi, Mabel. And then we're going to do Sophia. Okay, what is Derek feeling towards Mabel right now? What is Derek feeling towards Mabel right now, Spirit? Is truth. Okay. All right, Spirit. The Five of Swords reversed and the Two of Wands reversed. The Four of Cups. The Six of Swords. And the Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Chariot to the Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so how does he feel? Right now, I do think that in some way, if he could have it his way, Mabel, he might want to apologize, or he's been thinking about how he's treated you. He's very well aware that you have moved on, but he still does think of you in very high regards. He feels very bad for rejecting you or for making you feel like either you weren't good enough or what you were offering was something that he didn't partake in into the level that you wanted it to be. So in that aspect, I feel he thinks about the past a lot and thinks about how he wishes he could have done things differently, and that he wishes that maybe the two of you would have been able to see eye to eye, or the two of you would have been able to be at a place where you're both at peace. Because even though you might have moved on and in some ways you're very happy with what you're doing right now, there's still a part of him that always feels like, well, what if? What if things between me and Mabel would have worked out? What if I didn't screw things up? So he assesses a lot about that, and he feels like in a way that he might have missed an opportunity with you. So how he's feeling overall is a feeling of he wishes that he could apologize for what has happened in the past and make peace with what has happened, where the two of you can actually be eye to eye with each other and think about these things and be at a place of like, okay, I wish I could work this out with Mabel. I wish I could say things differently. I wish I could have the courage to come up to her and to tell her that I'm sorry for how I treated her. And the past is the past, and I don't want to be in the past anymore. And I think a lot about what happened, and if I had a chance, I would have done it differently. That's really what he feels. And he does feel very nostalgic about you when he thinks about these things. Of course, there's really not a lot of action because he has his own responsibilities in his life. But he does miss you, and he does think about you in very high regards, if that's what you want to know. The message is always very similar when it comes to how he feels about you. Okay. Will Derek reconnect with Mabel in the near future? Give me the truth, Spirit. Okay. Will Derek reconnect with Mabel in the near future? Let's see. We have stall and reevaluate, which is the Two of Wands reversed, Eight of Wands reversed. So I don't think he's going to reconnect with you in the near future, Mabel. He doesn't. Three of Wands reversed. He's lacking the foresight or lacking the progress, being able to do that. The world, he does miss you, but in a lot of ways he is recognizing that the chapter between the two of you has ended. And he's stuck in his own situation. I know you didn't. Where I don't think he's happy, because we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and we also have the Lovers reversed. So I don't feel like he's very happy in his own situation. Three of Swords reversed. But the Nine of Cups, like I said again, he wishes he could reconnect with you. But I don't see him making that attempt to reconnect with you. Right now it's just something that it's on his mind. And he would love to do that. But he has a lot of other things that he's dealing with in his life right now. As far as his home life, he's having issues at home. He's feeling very overwhelmed. He might be feeling some financial constraints because there's a lot going on in his life. And he might also have some imbalance also with his family life. Okay. I feel like you eventually will, but not in the near future. That I think it will still be at a standstill. Okay. All right, Sophia. You are next. Well, All right, bye, honey. Okay. I'm just waiting for you, Soph. Whenever you're ready, sweetheart. Sophie? Just waiting for you, sweetheart. My phone's got 10%. Sophie, hello. Hello. My phone is gonna die, sweetheart. Hello? Hello? We've been trying to get Sophia's to respond here. I don't know what happened to Sophia, guys. Anyone there? Because my phone is literally going to die. It was at 10% like maybe 10 minutes ago. Huh. I know you're here. Did she disappear on us? I'll give her like another minute or two and then I gotta go off because my phone is gonna die. I guess I'll have to call her. But the green man is telling us to take initiative, I guess. Which seems good, right? I'm sorry if I was a little distracted tonight, guys. I really do apologize, but hearing that jackhammer kind of like got me a little like, oh, I guess I got to prepare to go because she disappeared. I don't know, maybe she got stuck with something. I'll have to do her reading. Well, the other reading is going to be, oh, here we go. Out of curiosity, if D is so heartbroken over his ex, what's preventing them from getting back together? It's been 3 years. All right, well, this deck is away now, so I have to put, okay, I'm going to use another deck for that. Okay, she came in at the nick of time. Okay. We thought you were a goner. Okay, so out of curiosity, spirit, if D is so upset about his ex, what's preventing them from... Yep, I got it. What's preventing them from getting back together? What's preventing D from getting back together with his ex, spirit? Please give me the truth. The Five of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, okay? I feel like there's been a feeling of lack of movement. Someone's been keeping the other person out in the cold. Doesn't necessarily have to mean they don't talk, but there's an emotional stillness that has been going on there for quite a long time with the Seven of Pentacles. Why hasn't D gotten back together with his ex, spirit? Queen of Pentacles. You know what? Okay, I'm telling you the reason why I don't think Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I have the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords. I don't think that he has gotten back together with his ex-wife simply because she has emotionally iced him out. And she has been doing this, I feel, for quite some time because I see her as this Queen of Pentacles here. With the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords, she has told him several times that he has hurt her, which has caused her so much anxiety right? The Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck to the Knight of Cups, to the Two of Cups, which is you, and him, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon. And that was something that I don't feel she will ever get over. And that is the reason why they're not going to get back together, because she will never forgive him for what he did. She has emotionally iced him out, and she has basically have done this for a while. Like, even though they might communicate, like I said, she has made it very clear with her Sword of Truth, right? These cards are so pretty. That he has hurt her. Three of Swords. And with the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Swords, she wishes to just, her wish is to not be in this situation like that romantically. So, yeah. I feel it is her that basically has kept him in the back burner. And the only reason why that they have any dealings, I think, is because of the child. And she's made that decision that she wants her child to be happy. So she wants him in the child's life. But when it comes to their relationship, Two of Swords, she doesn't have really anything to say to him. Yes. Yep, so that's the scenario, girl. That is the scenario. Okay. So with that being said, I am going to get off now because this phone is going to die at any minute, because I couldn't get any of my other phones to have the right, you're welcome, orientation, screen orientation. So I'm sorry about tonight if I that loud noise kind of really was like annoying to me. So I apologize if I feel, or you feel like I was a little distracted. I really hope that these readings tonight gave you some clarity. You'll be seeing more of me. There's a video that's uploading. You know, there's a video there's uploading, and hopefully we'll be going forward. We'll be able to get to a place where we can start having some fun like we used to have at nights and having these great conversations. Hopefully we can get back to that at some point, okay? But I love you all, and I wish you all nothing but beautiful love and light. Bye.